All right. Hello, beautiful people. I don't know why my thing just stopped. You can hear me okay? Yeah? Okay. My sound is weird. I don't know what's going on with it today. Anyway, happy Sunday. Welcome to November 21st. Can you believe it? It's November 21st. I can't believe it. I feel like how it felt like January was the slowest month of the on the face of the planet last year. And then it was like every month just kind of sped up. And then now we're in November and it's like whoosh, flying by. So welcome to the hangout this morning. Hello, Crystal, Margot, Andrea, Ashley,
Morning.
and Debbie. Andrea is joining us all the way from Mexico. She's almost coming home, right? Almost coming home. So welcome to the hangout today. I don't really have any announcements today. I was kind of bummed because I went to go check let's just say I'm so incredibly thankful that we now have a Canadian warehouse because my 5 peppermint mocha boxes are missing. So I had to cancel my order and reorder it all. And both of my Success Club prize and my Team Cup prize went missing. So they say they were delivered, but they were never delivered. So I'm like, really? And now I don't think they'll send me a new one but I never got them. They didn't show up here. So I'm very thankful that we finally have a Canadian warehouse. And I actually put in the Canadian coaches group, Beachbody coaches group, when our node announced the thing, I put a post on there that was like, really hoping to see some mixed bikes boxes in there soon. Right? Because I think that's also part of the reason. But I noticed when I did a share cart on yesterday that it used to say 7 to 10 business days on share cart for Canadian shipping, and now it says 2 to 7 days. And a client of mine that signed up last Sunday got his package by Thursday in Canada, which is kind of like unheard of. So that is awesome that they're kind of speeding up that shipping process, and hopefully we will get all of our packages I'm really hoping, I'm praying that they're going to show up and then I'm actually going to get 10 boxes instead of just 5, right? I don't know. It's that or someone else is enjoying my peppermint mocha. Margot, I almost wore those pajamas today. I was this close to being but I get so sweaty on the calls. I don't know why. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk to everyone. And so I can't anyway. So so I don't really have any announcements. Just keep inviting. We had Clarissa and I had a great call with Shondell yesterday, who's just popping on now. And we were sort of talking about this is the slowest time of the year, 100% slowest time of the year. Okay, so it is like getting people pulling teeth. That being said, I hit Success Club 10 yesterday, so it's still possible. Because there are people that are going to fall in love with the job one sample. There are people that you've been talking to for a long time that are finally at the place of being ready. It is about having all of those conversations just going. So I made a commitment to myself at the start of this school year that I would do 4 solid power hours per week, because for the amount of time that I have, that's all I can really commit to, because I still need to check in on coaches. I still need to send the emails. I still need to make the newsletter every week. There's still other things that I need to work on. So that was my commitment and I've been pretty solid with it. And because of that, I have constant, when I look at my messenger, right this morning, I have, I think 35 messages to reply to. My Instagram, I have about 7 to reply to. They're just constant conversations, and that's what you want to keep having on the go. And so Shondell was mentioning yesterday that she has a list of oh, maybe after the holidays. Oh, not yet. I'm not quite ready yet. So a couple of things that I say to people, when people tell me they're not ready, I just flat out say to them, there will never be a perfect time. There will always be something that will come up that in your head will be oh, I'll do it next month. I'll do it next month. I'll do it next month. Right? There's no okay, now is the time. There's no magical light and sign from God that this is the time for you to start on your health journey. So that's one of the things that I do say. And nobody has been I think because it comes from the heart, right? It doesn't come across as pushy. I had an interesting conversation with Jasmine yesterday because this girl started following my page and our Free to Be Girls page, and she's probably following all of you now, and I can't remember what her name is, but she's an investor. So she does like like investment online. I don't know what company she's with or anything like that, but she actually took a screenshot of my conversation with her and sent it to Jasmine. And my photo was still there, everything. Like, she did nothing to censor it out. And there was nothing in there that was like, oh, I'm going to sign up with you. And all I did was message her back and say, it is so unprofessional that you took a screenshot of our conversation and sent it to someone I know. And then I just said, I will be removing you. Do not contact me again. And so I blocked her on both accounts and then deleted her because I was like, what the heck? And then another chick on Facebook, she does like online coaching to help entrepreneurs with their blah, 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 blah. So she messaged me, she's like, can you book a call? And I said, no, not at this time of year. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't have extra time right now. I'm not booking a call with you. And I said, I'm happy to connect with you. I'm happy to still chat with you, but I'm not booking a call because I don't have extra time right now. She followed up with me twice. When is your call booked for? I was like, Chica, do you listen? Like, you people. So I kind of am entertaining these conversations because it reminds me how much I love what we do, because we are not like that, right? It's like when, Chandel is sharing that she has this list of like 35 people that are not yet. She's not like breathing down their necks every 2 days. Are you ready now? Are you ready now? Did you try the workout yet? Like, so freaking obnoxious and just in your face. So keep that list going. And then what I suggested to her was, for the people that say I'm not ready, I do say I can promise you there will not be a perfect time. And then the other thing I've been saying to those people that say they're not ready, perhaps in the new year, I say to them, look, I'm starting the program because I'm starting the program. I don't know what the Monday is. It's like my middle of January that I'm going to start job one. Because I really wanted to, January 17th, I'm starting it. I really wanted to have the bike. That's why, because I want to have the bike to be able to do with the job one workouts. So that's why I picked 80 Day Obsession, because I literally will finish it on January 15th, and then I can start on the Monday with job one. And so I'm telling people, I'm starting it on January 17th, which means I need to get you signed up that last week after Christmas in order for you to get your package, have everything sent to you, so that you have an idea of how it's going to work. And so you get your package in time. If that person happens to be interested in coaching, right? So that would be more for a client conversation. If that person happens to be interested in coaching, what I've been saying to people is, you want to get started now, because the boom starts around the 15th of January and goes through until, like, it doesn't really slow down until maybe August, starts slowing down a little bit. You want to understand what you're doing, how a program works, how the nutrition plans work, how all of that works before the boom, so that you can tap into all of these people now being like, wow, I'm ready. I need to work on my fitness, right? I need to work on my health. I need to improve all of that. So if someone is interested in coaching, really talk to them about how it is going to explode mid-January. And if they get signed up mid-January, they're going to be like scrambling instead of having that solid foundation of what a program looks like, how to access the nutrition plans. Everyone has some time over the holidays to do some workouts and watch the, To Be Mindset videos and the Portion Fix videos. Everyone has that. So and I'm not saying that they need to spend hours and hours and hours doing it, but just to have that foundation. So just a couple of tips on kind of how I'm gearing my conversations so that I will have people ready to sign up in December, and so that January just goes boom. So I hope that was helpful. How's everybody else doing? Anything you want to ask, questions, share what's working for you?
I want to share how I signed up the person yesterday that you got your 10 points. I actually comment on a Brazilian's networking group that we have in Vancouver. It's just for ladies. And someone was just like, I need a personal trainer kind of like on a weekly basis, once a week, but that's not super expensive, just to kind of keep me accountable. So I wrote, oh, that's what I do. I work with fitness. I didn't say that I'm a personal trainer. But anyways, so I posted I said, send you a DM, and I posted my transformation picture, one that I like ate all the popcorn and I have a little bit of pouch. And now one of the 80-day obsession ones, the latest ones. And then this other chica sent me a message and she said, oh my goodness, can you please tell me more? So I asked her what her goals were, how many days a week she could commit to a fitness program, and how was her nutrition. That's how I started the conversation, because there's no point. When I first signed up, I used to vomit. What is the program? It doesn't matter. We need to know their goals so we can match them. Anyways, so she told me, and I said, you know what? How about you try this sample workout? I've been using this program for the longest time. That's the only way I got results, but because I also follow the nutrition. Can you do this? Because she said she doesn't eat. She forgets to eat. I was like, that's the mistake. You need to promise me that you're gonna like portion your food, leave in the fridge or take to work, and you're gonna eat, because probably that's what's going on with you. And she's 50 years old. So anyways, she said she can do it. She doesn't like to cook. I said, you don't have to cook. Even if you just buy tortillas, shred chicken, roasted chicken, and put like whatever, some veggies there, make a wrap. That's good. Don't have to cook. I didn't cook when I started. I started cooking like now, kind of like maybe after COVID that I really got into cooking. Anyways, so she said yes. She tried the MBF. She's like, oh my goodness, it kicked my butt. And I said, I want to know your level. And I never asked that before. It was really good. I said, I want to know if it was easy, if it was hard or super hard. Tell me how you felt. And I'm lazy to work out. I always follow the modifier. So watch for the black lady, the bigger lady. I follow her. And sometimes if her is difficult for me, I modify it even easier. So that's what I told her. Anyways, she said, I'm going to do after work. Usually people ghost me. She sends me a message the next day. She's like, oh my goodness, it was amazing. It was so hard, but I loved it. And I said, okay, so are you ready to sign up? I need your Shakeology flavor. Also, I asked for 4 months of commitment of Shakeology. I said $250. I went for deluxe pack. I said price right away. So she knew what she was getting into before I even went into a lot of details, because it's like, now I want people to know the price. We don't charge, but being on Shakeology is how we get paid, right? So she said, it's okay. And I was like, wow, a Brazilian's not cheap. So, okay, so don't come with preconceived ideas, everyone. So she said, okay, I want vanilla, because I said, those are my favorite flavors. I said my favorite flavors. I didn't even list all of them. She said, I want vanilla. I chose berry for her. I didn't even ask her the flavor. I chose berry, and I chose also post-workout. So Timerica, I were doing from the car. She did the package. Guess what she tells me? I just did MBF again. I was like, who is this person? I never had someone that tried the sample workout twice. So she signed up. Tamara, I was in the car coming to Whistler. My Wi-Fi, my data was not working. I had one bar. I said, can you please do the chair card? I cannot get to load. So she did. She signed up. And you know what? I welcomed her in the Fit Club. So if you have a chance to go, welcome her. I think she's going to be amazing. Seriously, someone that did the sample workout twice. So from now on, I'm going to tell you guys to do the same. Welcome your people into the Fit Club. Let's get this warm and this virtual hugs to everyone, so they fall in love with our community and they become life first with us. So that's what I want to share. I'm so happy.
Yeah, it was awesome. Anyone else? Come on, ladies, don't all speak at the same time. Margot's turned into the real master. Saw you and Miss Andy shaking that booty.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. We started working on it in the morning, and she's killing herself laughing because I look like a goofball, and anyways, it was a lot of fun. And so for anybody on here who hasn't done reels, grab your kid or grab your dog or whatever and just do a couple. They are really funny. Like you laugh your head off. I did some with Maxine and Mary Jo last weekend, and I tell you, literally the next day my stomach was in so much pain from laughing so hard. it really, and I'll tell you, even talking to people about coaching or being a customer in this, people my age, and saying, hey, we're going to do some reels, and that almost reels them in. But seriously,
You're so
folks.
funny.
No, but they like that. Like, it's fun. And again, for people my age, like, reels, some of them know what reels are and a lot of them don't know what reels are. But a couple things I wanted to share or ask. One of them is, if somebody signs up as a preferred customer, I have a woman who is currently a customer on Beachbody On Demand because her niece is a fairly high level coach, I think in Calgary. She's a really good friend of mine, but of course her niece is in this, so she's been a customer of her niece's. But Nancy's been following me. Nancy's like my age or close to 60 or whatever. And now she's saying, she asked me to order her some Shakeology. So I had done that, and then she pays me, and I've been able to put it into a challenge pack or whatever. But now I'd like her to be her own preferred customer, maybe, and maybe get her husband signed up, maybe as a preferred customer. She doesn't want to pay monthly fees, but do you know if there's any restrictions to somebody signing up as a preferred customer, maybe ordering 6 bags of Shakeology, some Energize, and then clicking off as a preferred customer for a while, and then coming back on as a preferred customer?
They would have to pay the sign up fee again, right?
Which is
the 49 that you were kind of talking about because of Harvest account. I think that's the only thing that would be different. She would have to pay the $50 every time she kind of comes back.
That's a coach, though. That's a coach fee. Preferred customer fee.
Too.
I think preferred customer
$17.95.
Yeah, $17.95. It's $17.95 to become a preferred customer.
Okay.
Why don't you do it and let us know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, do it.
She just can't sign up under someone else, right? Like, she can only sign up under you unless it's been the 6 months.
Well, no, she's not a coach.
No, I know, but if she wanted to switch, is all I'm saying. Like, that's the only penalty I can think of, is they're not going to like not let you do it. Not that I know of, anyway.
No, but what so
she basically wants the discount on everything she orders. So she wants to do like a big bulk order, then cancel her account so that she doesn't have to pay a monthly fee.
Well, she doesn't even know this. I'm asking you guys if you happen to know if people can do that. I was going to offer that up as a suggestion because she's got some gut health issues. They're not hurting for cash, so she could definitely order a bulk buy. And maybe because she already has Beachbody On Demand through her niece, she doesn't have any product coming in through her niece, but she's a customer of her niece's, that maybe she sign up her husband, Tim, who's actually my dentist, and he become a preferred customer, and then she can use his account to order her product from. And if she didn't want to pay a monthly fee, she could pay to be a preferred customer today, order 6 packs of Shakeology, bunch of Energize or whatever, then click off as a preferred customer before next month, and then sign back and then jump back on as a preferred customer in June or something like that.
Why not?
So then you
as long as it's under you, she can.
Yeah.
Well, that seems like an incredible idea.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, people, but I've come up with something that is extremely amazing.
But
another way to get 2 points every 6 months.
Exactly. Right? And also, you're not gonna make commission, Margot. You're gonna make volume. So basically,
you make commission off of the first sale.
First sale.
You always do. You make a commission off of every coach that you sign up first sale. It's anything after that you don't make commission.
Or preferred customer. She would be a preferred customer, not a coach.
Yeah. You make commission on the first one. You just don't make it subsequent.
Is it like a coach? Once you put in the cart, whatever the first bag of Shakeology, everything else goes already with the discount?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is brilliant, Margot. Okay, I'm bowing down to you.
You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome, everybody. I'm here.
You definitely
till
need
next
to do
week.
that with someone
Try the
that's got the extra cha-ching in their bank account and can order
She has
6
a lot of
bags of
cha-ching.
Shakeology and
That's
She's-
$1,000.
She's married
Merry
to
Christmas, Margot.
no. Anyways, and besides that, I also was selected, but I'm not sure if I was selected. I just said I would do it to talk to somebody from Beachbody about Beachbody bod groups. Sorry. And what's working, what's not working, and all that stuff. And so they showed me some templates of what they're working on to get it more user friendly. And I probably was, I don't know whether I was their target audience because of my age and everything, and the fact that I'm Crystal and I have sort of resurrected our bod group, or sorry, our Facebook group. Thanks to Crystal, she reached out. She said, should we maybe resurrect that Facebook group? Because we had a lot of energy in that Facebook group. And then we shut it down in about August, just because of the pro-vax, anti-vax, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't care less what you'd think about vaccinations, but the Facebook was being littered with so much, a cesspool of opinions. I didn't want our our little 120 women and men to be lost in the Facebook mess to try and find our group to say, hey, yay, good job, you're doing your fitness. So that's why we were thinking of moving it to a bod group, but there's still people that struggle, including me, with finding the bod group, posting in the bod group, knowing what the bod group is, seeing the email of the invite and everything. At least in my world, Facebook, people just hit the F on their iPad or iPhone, and they're there. So I was talking to Beachbody about that, and I was just saying the ease of either a WhatsApp group is easy. I said, can you make it so that people can add music to their videos in the bod groups? That would add some energy. And what else did I offer up? I don't know, but she showed me different templates of what they're looking at doing. Anyway, some of them are really good, and maybe it will change things. Oh, and I also said, can you text somebody to get them into the bod group, as opposed to find their email, send them an email, tell them to look at their email.
You just copy the link.
She said you still need an email. I don't know.
No, it's an actual link in your bot. They've made it so much easier now for your bod groups. So that I'm kind of confused why it's hard, because it's all like at the bottom. Groups is right there.
Yeah, for some reason,
right?
we have, like, Margot invited, like, in our Facebook group, we have over 100 people. And so we invited all those people, and there's so many unaccepted invitations in there since August. They don't.
Right. So why not just
in hopping into it?
When you're in the actual feed and you go to invites, you can just click on share a link and just send them the link, and then they ask to join. So I just clicked on it, I hit copy, and I send it to whoever I want to send to in a text message.
Yeah, we have like a dozen rock stars in there who are like loving bod group and all the tracking, and then the rest of them I think they just prefer Facebook. So we have both going on still.
I kind of, what I'm doing with people now is I'm actually having them, I'm showing them how to do their food tracking so that everything is right there, right? Their workout is right there, their food is right there, the water is right there. Like, because then I had people like trying to use the 21 Day Fix app, and then I had people that were looking for, and I was like, you're just going all over the place. Why not just be in one place? Like, you're here, you're there, so for me, that's what I've been doing, and sending to people how to track their food, how to track their water, how to track their workout, and then how to join the group.
That's something that maybe we could do in the Facebook group, is educate the ones that are in there and just say, like, all this is over here as well. This is how you do all that. So then maybe more of them will start doing it.
I feel like people are missing a huge resource, right? A huge piece of the accountability with the tracking in a Facebook group. They don't have there's where they keep in track of their food, or you can do 2B mindset, or you can do portion fix. It's whatever you choose in there, right? So you can track your water, you can do your progress photos, like, it's all there. And so I feel like if people are really committed to it, they're tracking somewhere. So for me, like the simplicity of just being one place makes a huge difference. So I don't know, that's my
I
two
agree
cents.
too. Got to do what the people want, I guess. So yeah, hopefully we'll get more. Maybe we should do that, Margot, as we'll explain at some point after we get
If
more
you did
people
a live
in the
video
video.
in there and like showed people how to join with and you could paste the link into your Facebook, right, as like a comment below the video, and showed them how to use the tracking and change their access, like progress photos and things like that. That would probably be super like, oh, I never knew you could do that, right? So
And let them know also that they can get a reminder to their phone to remind them to track.
Yeah.
Marco.
100%.
I need the reminder in my phone.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Crystal is still on my team because I am so good at this. I know all the technology. I'm here for you.
I don't think Crystal signed up with you because you were some technology guru. I think Crystal signed up with you because she liked you.
Yeah, well, I think you're right about the technology side of things.
And the thing is
Anyway.
that it's like, I like it. So even like when I think about teaching, right? When a kid asks me a question I don't know the answer to, I don't need to know the answer to everything. I need to be willing to learn to find how to find the answer. And that's what people like about you, is that you are so incredibly resourceful, regardless of technology abilities and things like that. You know, we all have our unique strengths. The world would be really boring if we were all the same. So you bring something to their life, and who cares about the technology? You'll get there, like you'll find the answer somehow. So, right?
Yeah, no,
don't diss
it's
yourself
actually,
because of that.
I did do a live in the group, and I'm going to do another one today, Crystal, just so you know, for food prep and all that. But I did live in there on Friday, and I did look. It's had a few 35 people have watched it or something like that. I don't know, but a little bit more engagement, and some people saying, I'm so happy the group's back and all that stuff. So we'll get there. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I love the group. The group really, honestly, truly helped me. I posted a photo of my time last year during COVID and no vaccine in sight and US politics and all the sadness that was happening this time last year, and how I did put on weight just because I was drinking lots of wine. I was eating snacks, watching Netflix. Like, it's just, you know, we were in a sort of or at least I was in this sort of vortex of doing nothing, going to work, coming home, watching TV, going to work, coming home, watching TV. And so I let it go. And then I posted that photo, and then the photo of June of this year. I'm not a flippin' in amazing shape, but I focused on it, and I did it because of this group, the Facebook group that I created. So that Crystal and I created, I guess, because it was her idea. So,
Yeah.
Anyway.
And nobody
So
said you have to go to
there.
bod groups. I just think teaching people that it's there, like the tracking is there and all of that is really cool. So I had my first like hater comment in probably a really long time the other day. I don't know if I shared, some of you may have seen it in my stories, where the guy told me I was an attention seeker. And so I was talking to my Zumba ladies about it after. And it was interesting because in the morning I was fresh. I just had a workout. I was totally fine. But then by after school, I was tired, and he commented again. And so then I'm like feeling it, like, oh, wow, it's amazing how when your body is tired, your brain can't process the same way and like kind of deflect it. The comment, but I totally used it as like fire for the next couple of days for my posts. And I had a lot of people comment and message me saying, don't let those people, how dare they? And I'm like, really? I think the attention seeker is the guy actually making the comment. And then another one of our coaches, she messaged me saying the haters are out, because this guy commented on her stuff that said, what muscle? And she was like, what did she say after? She was like, I don't remember asking for your opinion or even asking a question. However, thank you so much for wasting your time on my feed with like a whole bunch of laughing faces. And I was like, yeah, you go, girl. So it's just interesting. I'm like, really? Who does that? Scumbags do that. Yeah. Okay.
I think people that need attention. That's why they do that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
he needs a lot of attention. He needs your attention.
Yeah. Exactly. Who's the attention seeker here? You or me? I'm calling you out on that. So
I feel like at that point too, it's more of that person is jealous of like the commitment that you're making to your journey and the growth that you're seeing and that happiness that you have every day. I think that they look at that and go, I don't have that. I don't want to do the work to get that. So I'm going to be mad about you achieving those things.
yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
And then call you out on it for seeking attention. And then so I said to my Zumba ladies, I was like,
you forget that it's your journey and your page.
yeah, exactly. I said to my Zumba ladies, I was like, do I have your attention? Because all I'm doing is sharing how I'm making it through the freaking day right now.
Yeah.
So do I have your attention? And they're all writing, you have our attention, you have our attention, you have our attention. I'm laughing because I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I could have your attention about many different things, but we'll stick with that. So anyway, it was funny. How's everybody else doing?
Good. It's been a productive morning. Been doing a lot of follow-ups and touching base with a lot of that list from yesterday that we were chatting about. Right now, I seem to be attracting a lot of like younger like girls who are interested in coaching. So I think it's more of like explaining to them like the reality of it. I think that they're just like, oh, I get to like post selfies and take pictures of my active wear. So I think it's explaining to them like the reality that you have to do some work, that there's going to be work involved in training and you have to do those things. It's not just come and take pictures. So right now, the group of girls that I'm working on right now is kind of explaining to them that there is like a working side of the business. It's not just like come hang out with your friends and take selfies. So
yeah,
that's kind of my goal, to touch base with all those girls today, and yeah, just see who's ready to jump in before the Christmas time starts.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I
Love
do
it.
have some male coaches too, but I'm having a hard time kind of relating to the male coaches. I've had two that have reached out who are like looking to sign up like within the next few weeks. But they're kind of having like a hard time with, like I sent them the what is coaching video and they were like, oh, this seems like it's a little more like female only. And like, it seems like it's a girl squad kind of thing.
So there's a couple, like one of the coaches that I really love, Jamie Fitzpatrick. If you look up his name, he runs the business with his wife, Kim. They're in Canada, they're in Ontario. I would look up him for sure and just let him like see that it isn't just for dudes or for girls, that it is for guys too. And that there's a huge, like, honestly, so Clarissa signed up her first male client other than her brother. I just signed up one of my first male clients. They don't overthink it. They don't, they just sign up. Like I didn't have to, he just asked me how much is it, what I'm going to get for it, and blah, blah, blah. And he signed up within minutes. Like it's, whereas women are like, oh, you know, like there's a lot more to it. So I feel like this is so important for guys as well, because it's, you know, then you're on the same page as your wife and or your partner or whoever it is, and taking care of yourself and being a good role model for your kids, and like, or if you have kids down the road, you know what I mean? Like, so I feel like it's almost like an under tapped into market for guys, because it is very female dominant, but guys need help too.
I feel like a lot of guys don't have a community to go to either. Like they don't have like a group of guys that they're just like can go and voice things to and like talk about their fitness and like their body and how they feel about their nutrition. A lot of guys just don't talk about that kind of stuff. So I think that being able to create like a little community where we even have like more male coaches on the team to help support them and make them feel like they have a guy gang kind of thing, or like we have a girl gang. So I think that trying to find a way to like blend that in would help.
Yeah, I would definitely. So there's him, there's Scotty Hobbs, who's out of the US.
I do remember Scotty there. I'll write him on there. think I looked at his page a little while ago too, to look for like inspiration around how to approach males looking into fitness.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of hit and miss, I think, as like a female coach, and then like having males reaching out, because sometimes it's like legitimate interest in like fitness, and other times it's other interests. It's not fitness related. So I think it's hard with male clients in that sense too, to kind of like wean out who's interested in fitness versus who's just like being a creep on your page.
Yeah, I don't even let them follow me. I just remove them all.
Yeah.
I've had too many.
Because it gets creepy after a bit. And at that point, it becomes like, I almost feel self-conscious about posting things about my personal journey where I shouldn't feel that way because of other people on my page. So I think it's an important thing to remember too, that we have to sometimes.
Though you could end up with the 2 sugar daddy requests I just had the past week.
I got one of those last
I was
week.
like, really? Awesome.
I
You
get
wanna
them
be
from
my sugar daddy?
females too.
Yeah, like
Hey.
we'll pay you $5,000 a week to just like keep me company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what my
Thanks.
best friend says? Our video is working. We keep getting the sugar daddy because we did. We're looking for a sugar daddy with the boat.
Oh, yeah. You called them out. Now they're all coming.
Yeah, they are
Apparently.
sending the messages. But anyway, going back to it's like a girls dominant thing. What I say is you need to bring the man, because a good friend of mine that I actually met him last summer. He said, I'm not doing well financially. I was like, his name is Mika. I was like, Mika, he's from France. I was like, Mika, you have to have a business. And I gave him already several samples samples from our products and everything. It's like, but you need to bring your gay people. Imagine you're gonna be the gay king man here. Imagine all these like the ones that love to take care of themselves. You guys are gonna have like the photo shoot with all the 6-pack, because you guys got 6-packs in freaking no time. So anyways, I actually had a meeting with him on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. He came over and I made him dinner because he's been watching my life. He loves to go to the beach, and he knows I go to the beach in the summertime and I work from the beach. He knows. He sings like how I like to enjoy good things in life, like the Fairmont. He's been here with us in January, so he knows the lifestyle that I will love. He actually got us a discount on the Ritz Carlton I was gonna say Montreal, in Montreal back in August. So see, he has been watching kind of like how I like to live. And so I said, you know what? Because he said, oh, I got a job like to help to pay the bills at GM Place or BC Place, which is like games, right? So he's just gonna be like watching. I was like, how much you're making? $17 an hour. As I said, you're not making 17. You're just gonna pay more taxes to go to the government. Because imagine in your job, you make 50,000, okay? Government's taking 10,000. So you're making 40. And now that you're making more money on the side, on the paper, you're gonna keep paying more income tax. So then I kind of like, I laid everything on the table. I was like, if you have a business, if you love fitness, if you come do this and you bring your team of gay guys, it's in French, you speak French. You can ask your family to help you in the beginning. You lived in Montreal for 5 years. You have a lot of gay friends there. Come on, man. And then I start laying out everything, like how he can write off everything. And I said, I paid $400 last year in income tax because I have all these expenses. So use the law in your favor. In your favor. It's like, you know, the Ritz Carlton trip that you helped me to get the discount at the hotel there. I actually emailed customers that I have in Montreal. I wrote off that trip. Really? I said, yes, man. So I started telling everything to him. And he's like, okay, so I guess I'm going to put a lot of thinking in this. And I showed him Bodge on the TV, on the Apple TV. I said, that's what we do. He said, yeah, but I'm not can I do on my phone? I said, yes, you can take to the gym and do it on your phone. And you see, your gay guys are going to see that. So you have to tell them, you want your tribe, you bring your tribe. I remember in a summit, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, that I went to Tamara, and there was like a Black lady. And she said that the first time that she walked in summit, right? She walked and she's like, oh my goodness, there is nobody like me here. Basically like all white people. And then it was just like, it's up to me to bring my tribe. Anyway, so after I think 1 or 2 months, 2 years, it's like full of Black beautiful ladies there, and she was so proud to say, I started my community. I started hashtagging hair products that was like Black ladies use, like stuff that I would never like find, right? So that's how she started attracting her gang. So tell them it's up to you to bring your tribe and make it big. So I told Mika, you need to bring your huge tribe. And I said, we are part of the #1 team in the company. You have all the trainings, you can get there. So, but don't make $17 an hour just working more for the government, basically, because you become partners with the government. So that's what I told him. So that's my 2 cents in case you want to share with your friend that mentioned that.
Definitely. I think that would definitely help, just like in a conversation, just make it a little bit more natural to say to these guys, like, you know, if you're looking to join, maybe find 1 or 2 friends who want to join you, so that you have a little pool of friends that, you know, are all doing it together. You have that support to lean on too, where you feel like you're surrounded by your community, but also have the support of all of us behind you as well.
Yeah, and I told him also, like, when gay people, they like the good stuff. They spend money. They don't have kids. They have a pet, and they like to stay in good places. Go for this kind of people, you know, build a community like of residual income. Then you're not gonna even have to be like worrying about your bills. Like, that's not a life.
Yeah, very true. Should we take a picture before someone has to hop off? It's been a good convo today. Smile. Say cheese. No, not cheese. Say bod.
I'm not wearing pajamas today. I had to dress.
Margot changed. I see that. No longer in her cozy pajamas. So, anyone else have any questions or things they want to go over this morning?
One thing about the guys thing, sorry, Debbie's. I was just gonna.
I haven't seen anything. Does Beachbody ever have like Black Friday sales that I should do?
They will have them for sure. And it's usually on like apparel and products, right? So like it wouldn't necessarily be on a fitness program kind of thing, not really on challenge packs, because it is $20 off still this month.
Okay.
But it would be like collagen or beach bars or clothing or all of that. So yeah. You can create your own Black Friday media about your $20 off promo and use that as Black Friday.
Right.
Right?
Got it.
So. Margot, what were you going to say about the guys?
I was just going to say I have a woman as well who is Judith, and her son wants potentially to be a coach. He wants to be a personal trainer. And I do find that not only the guys bring the guys, possibly, but they also seem to, from what I've seen, they carry a lot of credibility, which is unfortunate, but it's part of the game. And a lot of women will join a guy's team for whatever reason. Just I've seen that with JT Cox. I still follow him. I've mentioned him to you guys along many times. He's from Kentucky, and I've seen his journey from the beginning to now. I recommend you follow him too, because he's really good, and he's literally built this from nothing to something. And he's got a lot of women that are on his team, and men, but a lot of women. So I do believe that we need to tap into that market more, which we haven't really been doing as much. For just my thoughts.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. I feel like a lot of people trust men because they were kind of the first ones in the professional industry of like personal training and consulting and stuff like that, that they still see that as like they're the professionals and we're like doing something on the side. I find even when it comes to like transformations, when it comes to a guy's transformation, because they do tend to build muscle and lean up a lot faster than we do, then I find like when they see that transformation, even if you worked twice as hard and did 5 times as many programs, that guy may do one program and have a side-by-side and get a lot more feedback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I really just think guys just don't overthink it. right? They're not as emotionally involved in the process. It's just like, buy, go, play. Like, that's, I don't know, it's simpler. Whereas we're like the overthinker. Oh, should I post that? Is that going to come across too salesy? Oh, am I going to be like, is she going to block me? Is she going to ghost me? Like, we create all these scenarios, and men just don't work that way. I'm not saying they don't ever do that, because I'm not a guy, so I'm not in their heads, but just from like life experience, right?
I do have, sorry, go ahead, Clarissa.
Okay, just one more thing before we finish. My goodness gracious, I'm gonna sell so many packages. I found my soul sister program, 20 minutes. Leah and I were like, yeah, we're sweating 5 minutes in. I love it.
Yeah, it was good.
It's working. It's working. Like with those freaking rubber bands, I was dying. I could feel every muscle in my body. And we were like laughing and loving that so short. And she knows her shit. Jennifer Jacobs knows her shit. She's amazing. It's not like Autumn that I look at her moves. I was like, the fuck she's doing?
I actually think Jennifer called Autumn out in the video, because she was like, what's a renegade row with a squat with a bicep curl, and then you do a backflip? Like, that's what she said on the call that I watched, and I was like, oh, that was wrong.
No. She knows her stuff. She knows. She's very knowledgeable. And
Yeah.
Leah, she's a yoga instructor, ballet. She has like so much fitness background. So when she sees Autumn doing that kind of stuff, right? We're like, okay, we're not doing this. Let's follow but let's do something else. Let's modify so we don't get injured. Anyways, we freaking loved it. I'm gonna sell so many because I attracted the lazy people like me, right? So they're gonna love 20 minutes.
It was such a good workout too. And I really liked her take on 3 days a week strength training, 2 days a week cardio, right? Because she says that, for those of you, if you didn't get to see it, we do too much cardio. We don't need it. We need more strength training.
I don't do anywhere near enough cardio.
But the programs are so cardio heavy, right? Like a lot of them are really cardio heavy. So it's nice to see that, you know, she's just focusing on it, and you're sweating like crazy.
I definitely pick my programs based on how much cardio is involved.
Sean T is not one of my, I love him, but,
Yeah, but that cardio everywhere.
I did T25 and I did Transform 20, but there's like Insanity Max 30. Hello. No.
Yeah,
it's all
Insanity was not a good
cardio.
time.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, how you move that fast? No.
Yeah, and like I was way heavier when I first did Insanity. I was like over 200 pounds and trying to move my body that quick.
Wow.
So that was a lot of work.
Yeah, that was, yeah, for sure. Well, and even like I was thinking yesterday, so I was doing renegade rows in one of the workouts. No, not yesterday, a couple of days ago. I did it from my knees because I was like, I can't even imagine, you know, I've been having lower back issues, and it's because I wasn't engaging my core enough in my workout. So from my knees, I was able to like hold it tight without any rocking. The number of people that have the core strength to do an actual renegade row from their toes and pull the weight up is very small, you know. So I feel like there's so much you could hurt yourself by doing that. So anyway.
Okay, just before
I
I
just
go,
want to put it out there. I know a very good. Oh, go ahead.
I want to show something to you guys.
There's a kinesiologist. Oh my God, we're talking at the same time.
No, go ahead, Andrea.
That it's like, I was with a knee pain, I think I mentioned to you and Clarissa, and he gave me some stretch. 3 days later, I was so much better. Like my knees is almost perfect now. So if anybody needs his contact, he has like a $100 package for 2 sessions of 1 hour each. It's cheap.
Wow.
Like I'll tell you, he will give you everything you need. He actually gave me from top to bottom all the stretch, and you can do it like every day, maybe 30 minutes every day or less, like depending on your time, just to kind of get your body in back. Because I think that the stretches from the workouts at Beachbody is too short, or it's not focused in one area. So if you feel like you need a little extra stretch in a particular area, yeah, I'm happy to give you guys his information. He's pretty awesome.
Thank
And he
you.
can meet you online with you. So yeah.
Very
no
cool.
problem.
I think Amoyle is the only
Wonderful.
trainer I know that does proper stretching. Like he will spend a good amount of time stretching, right? So,
I
okay,
like that he has the bonuses too. He has like all the
Yeah.
bonuses you can focus on specific areas that hurt or that are tight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I share the gossip? So here at the Fairmont, they're having a conference, right? And I think it's like an MLM that sells insurance. So come here with me. So there is everyone here, how much they make. And then I'm gonna show the prizes that they get. So I was sharing, thinking about Beachbody, when we go to Beachbody, that we get like freaking amazing gifts. Look what they get. Can I switch the camera here?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can, but look at this.
Is that a ring?
A ring.
So bad, so ugly. Anyways, I just want to share this gossip with you.
Where
Like,
would I put that?
remember when Melanie Mitchell was the #1 in the company, that she got like this amazing, beautiful necklace from Tiffany
Yeah.
and lots of amazing things. And I was like, I don't want that.
No.
And they go up here if they make 100,000. I was like, 100,000 in Beachbody is nothing.
Yeah.
100,000 and that's your gift? I feel
So
like there's
yes,
better gifts
so
out there.
it's not the gift,
Yeah.
it's how much they make, and then they get this beautiful ring.
Can we choose a vacation instead?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Exactly.
I have to go, but I want to share with you guys that's what they get. I have to
Yeah,
go.
no, we'll sign
Besito,
off now, and it's been an hour, so.
yeah, I need to go for breakfast. They are waiting for me. Besito,
Okay.
love you all, ladies. Bye bye. Have a great Sunday.
Bye.
All right, everybody, I'm going to
Bye.
end it here. So have a great Sunday. And if you have questions, feel free to put them in the free to be chat or message us, okay?
All
We
right.
love you.
Okay, bye.